Ripple co-founder Jed McCaleb sold a billion XRP and has 4.7 billions left. Coinbase says Bitcoin will become closer to digital gold in 93 days. Anthony Pompilano believes Bitcoin price climb to 100k has started. Bitcoin price declined from $10,200 exactly. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Bitcoin and cryptocurrency week. In today's video we're going to also discuss about recommendation of that trade that we gave 2 days ago, and we're going to discuss about what went wrong and what went perfectly fine and what could we learn from it. So as we can see in this tunnel, Bitcoin price has consolidated into this channel non-stoply, and after that we broke onto the bullish side into new ascending triangle where we did the same thing with this flat bottom, and we broke this pretty much long channel that we had in previous months or so, and after 1 day or so we broke onto the bearish side because of the overbought zone that we could find here onto the daily chart, onto the RSI chart over here, because it was totally expected to correct the price after we got into the overbought zone. Now that's not always the case, and this is why I gave the recommendation, which I will soon explain. So switching back here on the 1 hourly chart, we can see that the Bitcoin price has broken here, as I mentioned in the previous video, that the entry price should be somewhere above this trend line over here. As we had been filled out and still in the trade, we were profitable pretty good. So if someone followed that trade and took some profits over here, raised the stop losses, it was good. You were profitable still, even so if you were stopped out with the rest of your position. Daily chart, if we switch, we can also see that some sort of a fake out happened over here above this trend line, which means that the Bitcoin price wasn't ready to actually break onto the upside, and that's why we always have this stop loss over here to cover us if those sort of things happened. Now next entry point over here should be again on the same level if the Bitcoin remains above this trend line over here. If the Bitcoin price starts to go on the downside, then we need to recap the whole situation and see where are the next level of supports and resistances in order to enter the new trade. But if the Bitcoin price remains somewhere around this zone over here, around this level of resistance, then the entry point should be also above this trend line, because it's making the higher low, which means that the Bitcoin price is still climbing no matter what. And mentioning the Bitcoin price, we can see on daily chart, if we zoom out, it's pretty healthy. Of course, we have grown onto the RSI, and RSI had to correct itself, and there is a big probability also that we are going to visit more of the overbought zone, which is pretty okay for the bull market, as long as we are not going too parabolic and we are still not in that parabolic phase, constantly retesting 20 exponential moving average, which means that we are building some sort of a level of supports. So yeah, congratulations to all traders and Bitcoin holders. Very important to mention that the Bitcoin price is still stable, because in that case altcoins are still holding with the Bitcoin. MACD indicator over here, we can see that the MACD still is not filling out the full potential over here, because if we compare with the other pumps over here, this here is practically nothing. This is of course very good news to see, because Bitcoin still has a pretty long way to go on to the upside, and very important, a lot of space. Ripple co-founder Jed McCaleb sold a billion XRP and has 4.7 billions left. Now it's very important to mention for the XRP investors or any other investors to keep in mind that the big whales who are owning a big amount of the XRP could dump the price. 4.7 billions for the one entity isn't small amount of XRP or any other tokens for the dump. So yeah, make sure you observe those kind of situations, and make sure you also observe the price, how is price reacting on it, also on the charts, because maybe if it's not dumping, that's the reason actually why it couldn't go higher. We are beginning with the new predictions of the Bitcoin price, which should mark the new bull market. Coinbase says Bitcoin Bitcoin will become closer to digital gold in 93 days. So what they are saying actually is halving. Anthony Pompilano believes Bitcoin price climb to 100k has started. So as I said, many people with some names, let's say like that, or have some kind of a position in the media will start talking about Bitcoin predictions, and it's very important to ignore them because you need to see what's on the charts and not what are they saying, because that's all media and that's all FOMOing in the people into the space. So make sure you are using common sense when you are entering these markets. Do not listen what they are saying. This is also very good, of course, and bullish to see some sort of a predictions, because yeah, it's going to bring more dumb money into the market, but it's very important for you to be educated and enter this market on the common sense and not some sort of a predictions. Mentioning the altcoins are following Bitcoin pretty well. Of course, today we have some sort of a correction which is pretty healthy and pretty good. Congratulations to all altcoin holders, but for now we are holding pretty high for the altcoin, and I think altcoin season is upon us. Ethereum is around $220, XRP is around 30 cents, which is pretty good because in the previous days or so we saw 20 cents. Very good for the XRP holders, and others are pretty high. So we can say that the alt season is starting, and I hope we will have more confirmation for that as the Bitcoin hits all-time highs and also media starts to talk about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency, and the news and hype starts to grow into the media. So yeah, we need to wait a little bit more to see exuberance and more people coming into the space, because with the same money we can't raise those prices on the Bitcoin altcoins. It's not sustainable. We need to see media bringing more people into the space. Also to mention, please follow us on Instagram page where we are uploading news pretty much daily, where you can have a discussion with us, read and have updates on the Bitcoin space, what is actually going on daily basis, and the same thing I'm doing with the TikTok and also the Twitter. So yeah, make sure you follow us there. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and I want to thank each one of you for watching our videos, guys. As and always, until the next video, happy trading and goodbye.